degrees. Weatherman says 22. Yeah, he also said cloudy. Well, believe me, the start of this morning, it was absolutely torrential. It wasn't nice at all, but it's clearing up, I've got to be honest. Barbara's prediction this morning, 25 degrees. I think, well, maybe she'll get there, because mine, 26 degrees. I think we are definitely going to get there. Monday, start of a new month, pinch and a punch for everybody, and well, our artist is so last month. He really is, but we're going to be joining him very, very shortly. Yes, Brandon Lorenzo is with us. But first of all, let me do this.
Galaxy 107fm.
That's right. Oops. They hit the track too soon. You're an idiot. So Brandon, loving the jacket.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Isn't technology great? I can watch you watching us watching you.
Nice, perfect.
Hi Denise Weiss.
Denise, nice to have you with us. And for everybody else that's watching right now, thank you very, very much for joining us. Of course, we've got Brandon Lorenzo joining us, coming out of Alberta today. And for those of you that are going to be watching us a little later on over on YouTube, you know what to do, right? Yeah, you do. Sub, thumb, bell. Bingo. Yeah. Bell notifications later on when we're doing important stuff like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hello to Josh Bynes in New Plymouth.
Yes.
Let's catch up sometime.
Josh, we really must catch up sometime. I really want to talk to you and to Karma as well. Believe me, I've got something very interesting you may want to be a part of.
And here we go, it's Brandon.
So how's how's Cheryl?
She's good. Yeah. Cheryl's doing well. Yeah, she's here as well somewhere. I don't know. She's just hanging out. But
Yeah, believe me, we love Cheryl. We really, really do. So next time you see her, give her a poke in the eye for me, won't you?
That sounds good.
And don't forget to say hello to David, his pal that always plays the guitarist.
Right.
With guitar with him.
Absolutely. We need to say hi to David, and also to Travis Pickering. Thank you for joining us, Travis. Dear. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Some good time around. Baby, get a little wild and crazy. Nothing to worry about. Here and now is where we wanna be. Gonna get outrageous, a little contagious. Turn it upside down. Spread some good time
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today I'm absolutely elated. I really, really am. And I see Robert Gillies is joining us as well. Nice to have you along, brother man. It really, really is. Because today, young prospective artist, and believe me, I think he's going to make huge, huge inroads in the music industry. and including tonight. And I got to congratulate him. First of all, let's say I give a shout out to Cheryl Schofield. Cavaleo Entertainment Group, did I get that right?
That's right, Catavello Entertainment, yeah.
Nice. I don't want to fluff it up because we love Cheryl. We really, really do. And want to promote her as much as possible. But tonight, big night for you. The CMAB Awards is on, and Brandon is one of the performers, as well as being nominated for 2 awards, the Horizon Male Artist and Fan's Choice, which I think is fantastic, my bro. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it's some big news. I remember when we got the news, it was hard to contain myself a little bit, but yeah, it's amazing. I'm super excited. We got the performance spot and everything with them as well, so that'll be on, and I'm proud that I'm able to represent one of my sponsors for that, Roper Canada as well. So it's gonna be a big night. It's gonna be fun. So.
Yeah, believe me, I am absolutely 100% behind you, my friend. I think you're just going to clean it up. I really do. But is this a live event, or are we doing it on the interwebby thing?
So it is virtually live. So they're going live on YouTube at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. And basically what it's going to look like is the show is already pre-recorded. We did go up a couple weeks ago and pre-record everything, but everybody's just kind of rolling with the punches right now with COVID still kind of being a thing. I wish we could all be celebrating in person, but this is the new reality. It's all virtual this year. So
believe me, I hear it from every artist. I really, really do, about how things are for them. And a lot of them have the silver lining saying, hey, listen, Grant, don't worry about it because it gives us a chance to write and produce more brands making new music. And believe me, I'm fascinated with that. I need artists writing more music, producing more music, recording. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I don't have a job. Otherwise, I need this brands making new music. And I really, being the first country in the world to see the light of day, of course, we're a little ahead of you, Brandon. So we like to say that we play tomorrow's music today.
Yeah, I mean, that's great. Like, I mean, it's good. Like you mentioned the whole writing thing, and it's really given me an opportunity to focus on more writing, right, and just kind of master that craft a little bit more. So we should have more music out for you soon, I hope.
Believe me, I would absolutely love it if you did. Got to be honest with you, yesterday we were on a TV podcast kind of deal coming out of Germany, and these guys just getting used to, some of the artists there just getting used to being, because some of them are different countries, you know what I mean? So they can't get together and record like they're normal. So they're just getting used to the technologies and the ideas of actually putting something together, not only intercontinentally, but, on the interwebby thing as well, which I think is rather fun, I do. In fact, I got a couple of bands earlier on last year into this year to do a little challenge for me. They knocked it out of the park. They really did. So, and I'll get Barbara to send you a copy of that. You'll be absolutely interested. You will. Kev Craze is joining us again from Bad Boy Eddie. Thank you very, very much for joining us, my friend. Talented young artist, and we really, really do have that. Now, Brandon, we kicked it off with Spread Some Good Time Around. Tell me how you came to the lyrics of that.
Yeah, so that one was written by Doug Folkens and Ryan Hydro. I remember we did an interview with you guys when that one was released for the very first time. But yeah, it's just a song about having fun on a Friday night and all that, and really kind of just explains how I would normally like to hang out just on my free time when I'm around my friends and stuff like that. And I think it was a good song to just kind of get my feet wet in the country music industry and kind of let people know this is what Brandon Lorenzo is all about. So.
I think you're quite right, actually, and I absolutely love Cheryl Schofield for introducing you, and that particularly, it went through the roof when we played that. And believe me, there was a long period of time there where I couldn't get through a breakfast show without playing Spread Some Good Time Around. Now you're back again with a brand spanking new song called Kissing in the Kitchen. Now, have you done much of this yourself?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, like, with COVID, but I mean, Yeah, it's a good song. I think it speaks to so many different people on so many different levels. So I think that's why we decided to do this one next.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, are you going to be passing this on to your mum later on? Are you going to be letting out any secrets here?
Probably not. Probably not. I try to keep that
Fair
more on the
enough.
personal side, yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But believe me, this is a fantastic piece of work. Now, I want to know everything about it. And believe me, we started playing it. We didn't say a thing to anybody, just dipping the toe in the water kind of deal. You know what I mean? And we started getting back so much of a response. It was getting ridiculous there for a while. So we did let the cat out of the bag a little bit by telling everybody, yes, it's a Brandon Lorenzo song. But now I want you to tell me all about it. Where did you get this recorded?
Yeah, so this one we actually recorded up with another artist that's more on the international level by the name of Dan Davidson. So he was our producer. He took on this project. He did an amazing job. It was great to work with him. He's a great guy that, I just love having a part of my music journey. But the song was actually pitched to us by another huge artist by the name of Aaron Goodman. So this song was written by Aaron Goodman and John King. And the final product, as you can tell, I love it, and I'm sure you guys love it, as you guys have told me already. So, I mean, it means the world. But, yeah, it's a fun song, and it's getting a lot of traction, which is nice.
We've known Dan for, well, a minute, to be very honest. A couple of years, what, about 4 or 5 years now?
Dan Davidson.
Yeah, it's been a while, actually. And, Dan, if you do watch this later on, get in touch. Say hi. It's been too long between drinks. It really has. So, do that, Dan. And would absolutely love to catch up with you again. He is becoming one of the most sought-after producers in the music industry these days. Don't you agree, Brandon?
100%, yeah. He definitely knows his stuff, and I'd honestly be so willing to work with him again because he did an amazing job, and it was nice. It felt a little bit more relaxed than going into a bigger studio, and just having that one-on-one time with him. And I think that artist-producer relationship is something that really needs to develop in order to get a really good song going. So it felt more natural, and I think that's something that I definitely appreciate too. So
I get it that you didn't write the song, and I know that you make it your own. Believe me, I hear that in the track itself. I really do. As an engineer, not as a DJ, I hear that.
For
Not as a fan, because I don't listen to music that way. I break it down and go for the increments. But having said that, my friend, what made you want to make the song your own?
Well, I think it's tough. I'll take it back. Like when we first heard the song, it definitely had that sound that I was going for, because I like that 90s country feel, right? So I think that was kind of the initial feeling of, yeah, I think this could be a song that I could record. But I had originally heard this song long before, so about the same time that I released Spread Some Good Time Around, we had actually, Aaron had pitched me the song, and I sat on it for a little bit, but I released Spread Some Good Time Around first. So we had kind of talked to him. I ran into him after one of his shows, and I said, I love that song that you gave me. Like, if you would let me record it, I would love it. So he was like, sure, go for it. It's yours. And I think that 90s sound, again, that was kind of what I was going for. But with the whole COVID thing, it just made so much sense to release it at this time. And I thought, everybody's just stuck at home, and, people are probably kissing in the kitchen, or just, they're all stuck, so might as well. But then we just figured it's a good song that kind of relates to all different walks of life, and it doesn't matter what stage of relationship you're in, you relate to this song. So it just makes sense on so many different levels.
Brandon, I get that. I really, really do. And it's very, very mature of you as well. So, live, joined by Brandon Lorenzo, coming out of Alberta, Canada. Absolutely loving this. Loving it. I really am. Here is Kissing in the Kitchen.
It's been a long week, been dead on my feet, my baby's at home.
How you feeling, Brandon?
I'm feeling good, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, believe me, this COVID thing has been an absolute curse, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
it's affected everybody around the world. It really, really has.
Thank you, Terry, for joining us.
Yeah, Terry Ashley's on board. Thank you, Terry, for joining us. It's an absolute pleasure to have you, my friend. And I'm really excited to introduce Brandon Lorenzo to you. You love his music, you will. Now, Brandon, having said that, I got to thank you for the parcel you gave us.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah, I figured we'd send you guys a little Christmas gift just as a little thank you for all the support and everything. So yeah, I'm glad you guys got it.
Yeah, we did, and much appreciated. It really, really is. We love parcels, we do. If you want to send us a parcel, please do. we love them. But at the same time, we love to be able to receive stuff that might be able to promote another band. You know what I mean? While I'm doing these interviews, Brandon, believe me, people are looking, they're getting busy, they're on the interwebby thing, doubling up. And today I've got the slots. My good friends, Steve Admiral and the boys. Absolutely stunning. Stunning. Nice to see Robert Gillies joining us.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
From the Blues Club.
He's a blues guy from New Zealand, and believe me,
Nice.
very talented man in his own right. He really is. So we'll wrap it up from here, my friend, but still got a couple of questions for you.
Sure,
if
no
you're
worries.
good with that. But I really, really humbly say I apologise for the little hassles we've had along the way to get this done.
Oh, no worries at all. I understand that stuff happens.
And I appreciate your understanding and your patience this morning. I really do. So thank you so much for that. Let's go live. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, 22 away from 11 o'clock. It is 21 degrees, only 1 degree off what the weatherman says is going to be our high today. But believe me, both Barbara and I both think that he's wrong. She reckons 25, I'm saying 26 degrees today. It's going to get there, really is. Don't worry about it. Monday, 1st of the March as well, 1st of the month, absolutely brilliant. We're third month now, that's gone past, hasn't it? And we are celebrating 1 year of being with this COVID thing here in New Zealand. That's weird. It really is. Having said that, we're joined coming out of Alberta by an absolutely inspiring young artist. I think he's going to make it huge in the music industry, is Brandon Lorenzo. Now, Brandon, I got to thank you very, very much for joining us. Having said that, you sort of like tantalised me now. Am I going to be expecting something new in the near future?
That's the plan. If I can get back into studio and record something and send it your way, I will definitely do that. I can't promise anything yet, but we got some stuff on the back burner that we're hoping to develop here soon.
That makes me excited. It really, really does, because I'm a big fan of yours. I've got to be honest with you, my friend. And of course, well, I kind of like the quality that you produce. Not only the lyrics, not only the the voice and everything part of it, but the production, everything that goes into it as well, all the mechanism. You produce and present such brilliant work, you do. Kaylee Amanda has joined us as well. Got to say hi to Kaylee right at the end of this. But Brandon, please, 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 will you come back again?
Definitely, I would love to. It's always so much fun chatting with you guys, and you guys really support me so much. So I will definitely come back any chance that I can.
You're too kind, my friend. You really, really are. And thank you for that. For everybody that's joining us, don't go away just yet. A little later on today, we're going to be talking to a young lady. And believe me, you're going to love her. Her name is Hayley Burrell, and she's coming out of Ontario. Love it. You will love her. You really will.
More great Canadians.
But in the meantime, thank you for joining us, and thank you, Brandon, for joining us. Don't go anywhere just yet. We'll do a little something behind the scenes, but first of all, let's go out with Rockwell.